God says, "Your mother who passed away is closer than you think." She sent this through Michael. Please listen till the end before it's too late. Heaven is not far away. It is nearer than you've ever imagined, and the veil between what is seen and unseen is thin in this moment. Do not scroll past. Your mother sees you, feels your heartache, and hears your tears fall like rain. She is with me, and I have sent this to you, through my archangel, because time is short, and love is eternal. Nothing in your life has been a coincidence. This is a divine moment. Comment Amen if you receive this deeply in your spirit. She has never left you. Though her body returned to the dust, her spirit lives in me, and her love has not faded. That bond, that warmth, that comfort you miss so much, it was born in the eternity of my love, and I promise you it cannot die. What you feel in your quietest moments, when the room is still but your heart is aching, is not your imagination. It is my spirit reminding you that love is not bound by the grave. It is eternal, because I, the Lord your God, am eternal. And what I seal with love can never be undone by death. This is why you feel her so near, even when the world says she's gone. Her prayers still speak. Her love still covers you. Her arms may not hold you now, but her spirit is wrapped around your journey like a cloak of peace sent from heaven. I tell you this with urgency, because there is someone reading this who is ready to give up. There is someone whose grief has been too heavy, whose heart has become too tired, and who believes that they are walking through this life alone. But I, the Lord, declare to you today that you are not alone. You never were. You never will be. If this touches your soul, please like this video. Let this message be lifted to others who feel forgotten. You must understand that what your mother carried in her heart while she was alive, she carried with faith, with hope, and with love. She carried the weight of your name in every prayer, and she sowed her love deep into the soil of your life. Those seeds are still growing. Heaven has not forgotten her tears. I have not overlooked her sacrifices. Every time she whispered your name in her late-night prayers, I heard her. And now, through my servant Michael, I deliver back to you what she laid before me, a message of love, a message of strength, and a message of eternal connection. There are things you will begin to notice, signs that speak louder than words. A familiar scent in a room, a certain song at just the right time, a gentle wind when you're feeling lost. These are not mere accidents. These are touches from heaven, soft reminders that she is with me and that she walks with you still. You may have thought these moments were random, but I have been using every detail around you to speak gently to your heart. I am the God who sees, and I know how much you miss her. Comment 1111 if you believe she's watching over you right now. Grief does not mean she is gone. Sadness does not mean you are broken. It means you loved deeply, and that love still has a place to go. That place is me. Bring that love, that sorrow, that longing, and lay it at my feet. I will turn it into healing. I will pour my presence over you until you can breathe again. This is not the end of the story. You were not left behind without purpose. Her life meant something, and so does yours. Her journey is not finished just because she stepped into my eternal embrace. She still rejoices in every breakthrough you have, every tear you cry, every victory you fight hard to win. She is part of the cloud of witnesses, cheering for you in my name, and she is proud of how far you've come. Even on the days when you feel like you're falling apart, I see how hard you are trying. I see how many nights you wanted to hear her voice just one more time. I see how many times you whispered her name in the dark, hoping the silence would speak back. And I have caught every tear, recorded every ache, and held every cry close to my heart. You do not weep alone. I am your Father, and I am near to the broken-hearted. There is a holy reason this message found you today. There are no accidents in my kingdom. Your heart is known. Your pain is understood. And your healing has already begun. Let her love be the reminder that I am still working in your life. Let her memory be the bridge that connects your heart to mine. She is in my glory, but her love still lives in the story I am writing with you. You are chosen, favored, protected. No matter the storms that come, I am the shelter that will never fall. Comment 222 if you trust that God is near to your heart right now. You are not forgotten. I know every detail of your life, every scar you carry, every weight you bear. And I sent this message not just as comfort, but as a wake-up. There is more for you. There is more I have prepared. Your life is not done. There is still glory to be revealed. Your mother knew you were meant for more. She believed in you because I placed that belief inside her. That same hope, that same faith, is now resting on your shoulders. Walk forward knowing she is cheering you on from eternity. She is not behind you. She is beside me, watching over you with a joy that cannot be shaken. I am not just the God of yesterday. I am the God of right now. I am with you even in this moment, even as you read these words. And just like she once held your hand when you were afraid, I am now holding you in the palm of my hand. No enemy can pluck you from my grip. No pain can steal the purpose I've placed within you. Your life is sacred. Your days are written in my book. And your story is still unfolding with my grace on every page. Researchers recently uncovered something unusual in a classified neuroscience file, a 9-word sentence that appears to rewire how your brain responds to wealth. People who repeat it daily are seeing real-world results: reduced anxiety, boosted income, and unexpected financial gifts. It's simple, silent, and requires no action, just the words. But this discovery is being watched closely, and it might not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. God says, you are not reading this by chance. Your heart was drawn here because heaven has something sacred to whisper to your soul. The love of your mother, who walked through this world with grace and pain, is not buried in silence. Her voice still echoes in the heavens, and today it reaches you through my promise. The connection you shared did not end on the day her heart stopped beating. It was simply lifted into eternity, into a place where time cannot erase it, and sorrow cannot stain it. Her love, now wrapped in divine light, is covering you in ways you cannot see but can feel deep within your spirit. Comment 333 to declare your faith in this divine moment. When she left this earth, it felt like something was torn from your chest. Every memory became both a treasure and a wound. You carried her laughter like a melody you were afraid to forget, and you held on to her words like fragile petals pressed between the pages of your days. I saw every moment of your grieving, and I never turned my eyes away from your pain. I was with you when you couldn't speak. I was there when you were surrounded by people but still felt empty. I was holding your spirit when all you could do was cry into your pillow and wish for just one more hour with her. Let me tell you the truth that the world forgets. Death is not the end. For those who walk with me, it is a doorway into glory. Your mother stepped through that doorway, not into darkness, but into light so pure it cannot be described. She was not lost. She was found in me. And she has not forgotten you. She has not moved on in some distant, untouchable way. She has grown closer than ever before. Because where I am, she is. And where my spirit flows, so does her love, her strength, and her prayers for you. Do not think for one moment that I have allowed you to walk this road without guidance. I placed angels around you. I whispered her memories into the winds that comfort you. And I sent Michael, my warrior messenger, to deliver this because I need you to know, your heart is not carrying her absence. It is carrying her presence in a new form. She is in the radiant place of peace, yet her soul remains stitched to yours through the eternal thread of my grace. She sees your battles. She sees the nights when your faith flickers like a candle struggling against the wind. And even now, she intercedes. She speaks your name in the heavens with such love that it moves my heart. She knows how hard it's been for you. She sees how strong you are even when you feel weak. And she wants you to remember that her story didn't end, it simply changed chapters. Her voice may be silent in this world, but it sings now in my courts with a joy that no sorrow can interrupt. Comment 555 if you know she's still with you in spirit. This message is not just for comfort, it is a call. A call to rise again from the ashes of sadness and walk with me into healing. Your mother left seeds in your soul that I am watering right now. Every act of kindness she taught you, every moment of compassion, every time she reminded you to pray or believe or keep going, all of that is alive in you. You carry her legacy not as a burden but as a fire, a holy reminder that she lived a life of meaning, and that you are meant to continue her light. When I created you, I already saw every moment you would face. I saw the day she would leave. I saw the ache it would cause. And I already wrote into your story a restoration that would rise like the dawn. Your mourning is sacred to me. Your sorrow is seen by angels. But it will not last forever. Because I am the Lord who brings joy in the morning. I am the God who turns graves into gardens. I did not leave you in the valley to be swallowed by grief. I am lifting you now, holding you steady as I bring you into a season of healing. She would want you to live. Not just exist, but truly live, with laughter, with love, with purpose. She did not raise you to be crushed by life. She raised you to walk in strength and faith. She poured her hope into you, and I am now watering that hope with my spirit. You have so much more ahead of you. I have plans for you, not just to survive, but to flourish. Her presence in heaven is not the end of your connection. It is the beginning of a higher calling. She watches, she prays, and I, the Lord, surround you with everything you need. You are not alone. The loss did not remove my hand from your life. In fact, it drew me even closer. When you cried out in the middle of the night and whispered, "Where are you, Mom?" I was already there, wrapping my love around your soul. I allowed this message to reach you now because I know you've been trying to be strong for everyone else, while your heart has been silently breaking. I see it. I know it. And I am here. Comment 1212 if you believe God is holding your heart right now. Listen to me. Her love was real, and real love does not die. It simply returns to its source, me. And I pour it back into you every day in new ways. She is not a shadow in your past. She is a light walking with you, unseen by the world, but fully known in heaven. When you smile again, she rejoices. When you cry again, she lifts your name to me. And when you feel lost, I bring you moments like this to remind you that I have not forgotten your pain. I am the God who binds up the broken-hearted. I heal wounds that no one else sees. And I restore joy where sorrow once lived. A Harvard-backed study just confirmed what spiritual leaders have whispered for centuries: words carry power. Specifically, a 9-word phrase is now helping thousands attract wealth without stress, hard work, or guesswork. You don't need to believe in miracles for this to work, but many people are starting to. The results are showing up in their bank accounts, not just in their hearts. Click the link in the description and comments before this message is erased forever. God says, open your heart now, because what you are about to receive carries more than just comfort, it carries truth, wrapped in my eternal love. This is not just a message from heaven, it is a reminder from your mother's spirit, sent through Michael, sent from the very courts of glory. The weight of her absence has been pressing on your chest for far too long, and I have watched you carry it alone. But no longer. You were never meant to live with the pain in silence. You were never meant to grieve without knowing how close she still is. Comment 777 if you feel her nearness in this very moment. She has not missed a single milestone. She sees every tear you hold back when people ask how you are. She feels every longing you carry when you see something that reminds you of her smile. You think she is far, but in the spirit, she is right beside you, closer than your breath, closer than your thoughts. Her love is now eternal, and eternal love does not fade with time. I wrapped her soul in my light and I kept her voice alive in the rhythm of your heartbeat, because even in death, nothing created from love is ever destroyed in my presence. Do you remember the moments when you felt surrounded by peace for no reason at all? The times you felt warmth wash over you in the middle of pain? That was her love, moving through the Spirit of God, reminding you that her arms may no longer hold you, but her prayers still do. I see how you sit with your memories like old photographs, flipping through them with both joy and pain. I see the way you miss her voice, not just the sound of it, but the way it made you feel safe. And I want you to know, she is still speaking in the silence. She speaks through the way the sun breaks through the clouds when you are overwhelmed. She whispers in the stillness of your thoughts when you almost give up. And she watches, through my glory, as you keep walking through days that feel heavy with her absence. You were never alone, not even once. Because I, the Lord, walk with you, and those who are mine are never truly separated. Her spirit is in the presence of peace, and her love is still working in your life in ways you haven't fully understood yet. Comment 999 if you believe love never dies in God's presence. You were chosen for this moment. You were chosen to carry her light, to continue her legacy, and to rise even when your heart felt too shattered to move forward. What you don't see is that every time you chose to keep going, you honored her. Every time you helped someone else while still hurting yourself, you reflected the heart she raised you with. You think she is proud of you, but I tell you now, she is rejoicing over you. Her joy in heaven is multiplied every time you show the same kindness she once gave to you. This is not a small thing. Heaven does not overlook your pain. Every moment you've survived without her has been recorded. Every tear you wiped away before someone else could see has been collected by angels. You have been walking through a valley, but I promise you, I am bringing you to the other side. Her love is a torch you are still carrying, and I, the Lord, will not let that flame burn out. I am breathing life into you again. I am sending strength into your bones. And I am surrounding you with a grace that will not let you fall. The grief may come in waves, but I am the rock beneath your feet. The memories may sting, but I am the balm for your soul. I am not just here to remind you of the past. I am here to guide you into a future filled with beauty, healing, and peace. Your mother didn't leave this world in despair, she left in my arms. And I gave her peace that passes all understanding. Now, that same peace is being released into you. That same comfort is pouring over your heart right now. You have been wondering why your heart still aches so deeply. It is because you loved her well, and she loved you just as fiercely. I created that bond. I formed that connection. And what I create in love is never wasted, never broken, never lost. You will meet again. That reunion is already written in the book of eternity. Until then, let this truth steady your heart: she sees you. She loves you. And I, the Lord, will never stop reminding you of her love. Comment 1010 if you receive this comfort from God right now. You have a purpose beyond your pain. You are not meant to stay in the shadows of sorrow. I am pulling you forward now, not to forget her, but to walk with her memory as a source of light and strength. There are people who will be comforted through your healing. There are hearts that will find peace because you decided not to give up. Her love did not stop, it just changed its form. And now, through my Spirit, it lives in every act of compassion you show, every prayer you whisper, every time you smile through the tears. Lift your head. The weight of grief is not yours to carry forever. I am lifting it now. I am placing my hand over your heart. Feel my warmth. Feel my nearness. I am the same God who gave you to her, and who received her back when her work on earth was done. You are still held in the same hands that never let go of her. That same love surrounds you now. That same promise lives in your soul. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not walking through this alone. A once forgotten 9-word sentence is quietly changing lives across the world. It takes just a few seconds to say, yet people are waking up to cleared debts, surprise cash deposits, and a deep sense of peace. Neuroscience confirms it activates a wealth-attracting part of your brain most people never tap into. This could be your turning point, but the page could vanish at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's removed forever. God says, listen carefully, because your heart has waited long enough for this peace. I see how much you've been carrying. I know how much you've tried to stay strong when your whole world felt like it was collapsing. You've been holding on to memories like lifelines, clinging to her voice, her smile, her presence. You've told yourself to keep going, but inside, you've felt like something is missing, not just a person, but a part of your soul. Today, I am reaching into that place with my presence, and I am telling you that what you thought was gone is still alive in the spirit. She is not far. She is closer than you've ever realized. Comment 1515 if you feel God's presence right now. She walks in light now, the kind of light no darkness can touch. She is in my glory, surrounded by peace, and she has not stopped loving you. That love was born in me. It was my breath in her lungs when she prayed over you. It was my spirit that stirred in her hands when she held you as a child. And when her body gave way to time, her soul rose into eternity, where I hold her now, where she sees you not with sorrow, but with joy. She watches you grow, she covers you with her intercession, and she rejoices every time you take one more step forward when it feels impossible. You need to know that she has been speaking your name in heaven. She has not stopped lifting you before me. When the world forgets, I remember. When you are alone, I am near. And when you feel like everything you once knew is out of reach, I remind you that her voice still lives in the atmosphere of grace surrounding you. There is no distance in the spirit. Her love is not a memory fading in the shadows of time, it is alive and breathing in the places I have prepared for her. And through my spirit, it still wraps around your soul like a soft and holy whisper. I am not just the God who watches your pain. I am the one who heals it. I am not here to remind you of what you've lost. I am here to reveal what you still carry. Her faith is in your blood. Her strength is in your bones. Her love is in your voice when you comfort others. What she planted in your life through years of sacrifice and quiet tears did not vanish. It is growing. And I, the Lord, am tending that garden. I am bringing to life everything she prayed for you, everything she believed you would become. She may not be visible to the world, but in the spirit, she is right beside the journey I have set before you. Comment 1717 if you receive this with all your heart. There are nights when her memory aches so deeply it feels like a fresh wound. You try to smile, but your chest tightens. You try to stay strong, but your soul trembles. In those moments, I want you to remember that heaven is not a place of silence. It is a place of songs. And she sings over you now. She lifts your name with joy, knowing that your story isn't finished. She did not leave you behind, she went ahead of you. And she waits, in a glory you cannot yet see, but one day will fully know. This is the time to open your heart again. I know you've been afraid to feel too much, because the pain sometimes feels heavier than the joy. But I am giving you new strength. I am surrounding you with divine peace that reaches beyond the mind and sinks into the soul. I am covering you with a reminder that I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I was her God. I am your God. And I will never stop walking with you through every season, every sorrow, every hope, and every prayer. She trusted me with you. And I want you to trust me with your pain. Her passing did not take me by surprise. I held her through her final breath, and I received her into my arms as gently as a mother cradles her newborn child. She felt no fear. She felt no pain. All she felt was love, because that is what my kingdom is made of. And now, that love is being poured back into your life, through this message, through these words, through my spirit speaking to your spirit. Comment Amen if you feel this deep in your heart. Your life has meaning. Your journey matters. Her departure was not the end of your story, it was the beginning of a deeper chapter, where her spirit became a witness to your growth, your battles, and your victories. She sees you. And I see you. Every lonely moment, every unspoken thought, every silent ache, I have been with you through it all. I have never let you go. And I never will. I will carry you when your strength is gone. I will comfort you when the nights feel long. I will guide you when the path is unclear. And I will surround you with reminders that heaven is not far. I will send moments that stop you in your tracks, a sudden stillness, a sense of peace, a memory that feels too real to be random, and those will be my way of telling you she is near, and I am here. God says, be still right now and listen with your heart, not just your ears. This is holy ground, because where my spirit speaks, healing begins. Your heart has been crying for answers no one else could give. You've been walking through days that feel heavy, not just with grief, but with silence. And I want to tell you this clearly, your mother is not lost. She is not far. She is with me, and through me, she is with you. The connection you once had is not buried. It is not broken. It is alive, eternal, and stronger than the death that tried to silence it. Comment Amen if you feel that truth rising inside you now. There have been moments when you whispered her name in the dark, hoping something would happen, a sign, a sound, anything. I was there. I heard it. And I want you to know, you are not imagining things when you feel her near. Those sudden moments of calm in the chaos, those unexpected memories that flood you and bring both tears and peace, those are not accidents. That is my spirit allowing your hearts to meet again in a way this world cannot explain. What if everything blocking your financial breakthrough could be undone with a single 9-word phrase? That's exactly what thousands are discovering as they speak this powerful prayer each morning. Backed by research and verified results, it's helping ordinary people step into unexpected abundance. No struggle. No hustle. Just words, with real impact. Click the link in the description and comments before this life-changing secret is deleted. Her love has been moving through my hands into your life, touching things you didn't even realize were connected to her. There are moments when you feel a sudden urge to pray, or forgive, or simply be still. That is me, whispering through her legacy, reminding you that you are never alone. She has become a voice in the eternal choir, and her song includes your name. Not a day goes by in heaven where you are not seen, not remembered, not lifted in glory. She rejoices every time you rise again after falling. She celebrates when you speak words of kindness that reflect her heart. And she watches, with eyes full of light, as you keep walking forward, even with tears in your eyes. I have not allowed one moment of your pain to go unnoticed. I have caught every tear. I have heard every sigh. And I have written your sorrow into a beautiful chapter of redemption that will one day be your testimony. Comment 11:11 if you feel that God is turning your sorrow into something beautiful. You are not weak for missing her. You are not broken because you still feel the weight of her absence. That longing is holy. It is proof of love that was real, love that came from me. And love like that does not die. It simply returns to its source, where it becomes even more powerful, even more sacred. She is now more alive than she ever was on earth, because she lives in my glory, and glory never fades. Do not let the world tell you to forget. I never ask you to forget. I ask you to remember with hope, not despair. To hold on to her story, but also to live your own fully. Her chapter is complete in this world, but yours is still unfolding. And I promise you, what lies ahead is greater than what you've lost. The joy that is coming will heal the sorrow you've been carrying for so long. Not because it erases the pain, but because it transforms it. There is a strength inside of you that comes from her prayers. You may not have seen her fold her hands every night, but I did. I heard the way she lifted your name. I saw the tears she cried when she asked me to protect you. Those prayers did not fade into the air. They became part of the spiritual covering you now walk under. Every door that opened for you, every time you were spared from danger, every moment you thought was luck, it was me honoring her faith, and it was her love that made those prayers rise like incense. Comment 222 if you know you're walking in the grace of her prayers even now. You've been asking how to keep going when your heart feels empty. Let me fill it. Let me pour into you the same peace I poured into her when she arrived in my arms. She is not in pain. She is not afraid. She is not wondering where you are. She knows. She sees. And she waits. Not in sorrow, but in joy, because she knows the time will come when every tear will be wiped from your face, and she will run to greet you once more, this time forever. Until then, live. Not just to survive, but to shine. Let your life be a song that continues what she began. Let your kindness be her legacy. Let your courage reflect the strength she carried. She did not raise you to be crushed by life. She raised you to rise, even when the world tries to pull you down. And I, your God, am here to hold you up when you cannot stand alone. You were never meant to carry this weight by yourself. I am walking with you every step, sending you reminders through the wind, the rain, the quiet moments when you feel like something holy is near. That's not your imagination. That's my spirit. That's my love. That's her whisper of peace, sent through me, reaching into your spirit at just the right time. God says, this moment right here is soaked in my mercy, and I don't want you to rush past it. Slow down, let these words reach the parts of your soul that even you've been afraid to look at lately. You've been carrying this ache like a secret, trying to make sense of a world that feels quieter without her voice in it. I see how hard you've tried to smile while holding pain behind your eyes. I see how often you whisper her name into your pillow, just hoping the night will bring a dream where she visits you again. And I'm telling you now, she hears you. She feels you. She is closer than breath, because her spirit lives where my spirit lives, and I have surrounded you with both. Comment Amen if you believe God is surrounding you now. The loss you felt was never meant to leave you empty. It was never punishment. It was never abandonment. Your mother fulfilled her part of the journey and returned to me, and I wrapped her in a peace no earthly word can describe. But in that moment, she did not vanish. She became part of eternity, and eternity touches you every single day. When you least expect it, when your heart softens unexpectedly or your mind drifts to a memory that feels too vivid to be accidental, that's her love reaching across the veil. That's me reminding you that she didn't stop being your mother. She just became something even more eternal. She is not watching from a distance. She is not bound to old memories or fading shadows. Her spirit is alive in my presence, and because I dwell with you, she is not far. You don't have to close your eyes to feel her near. You don't have to beg the wind for signs. I'm placing them all around you. Her scent on the air, her favorite song on the radio when you need it most, a line from a movie that suddenly wraps itself around your soul like a message. This is not your mind playing tricks on you. This is love moving through the layers of eternity, reaching out through me. Comment 1212 if your heart is open to receive the signs she's been sending you. A declassified government document quietly revealed a 9-word phrase that's helping people unlock true financial freedom. It's not hype, it's backed by neuroscience and proven in real lives. From debt relief to unexpected paychecks, the stories are everywhere. But because of its origins, this information may not stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now, before the page disappears. Her faith was a foundation that I'm still building on. Her prayers did not stop when her time on earth did. She is part of the cloud of witnesses now, and she lifts your name in heaven with a joy that stirs the atmosphere. She sees your battle. She knows how heavy life feels sometimes. And her love is still working, still speaking, still moving. The bond you shared was born in my love, and my love never ends. Not even death has the power to destroy what I have sealed. When you feel like you're failing, when it feels like no one understands how deeply you miss her, I need you to remember something. She does. She understands. And I do too. Your heartache is not something I ask you to silence or hide. Bring it to me. Let me hold it. I do not grow weary of your tears. I do not turn away when your spirit feels crushed. I am not frustrated by your longing. I am here, always here, and I came to tell you that you are more loved than you realize. Not just by me, but by her. Still. Always. Comment 333 if you know God and your mother both see your pain. The healing I have for you isn't just comfort, it's power. The power to breathe again without guilt. The power to smile again without shame. The power to live fully while honoring her life. She didn't leave you behind so you could freeze in the past. She stepped into my glory so that she could see the rest of your story unfold with divine light. And she will see every victory. She will celebrate every breakthrough. She will rejoice in every moment when you choose love over fear, hope over sorrow, faith over pain. And I, your God, will walk with you every step of the way. When I knit you together in your mother's womb, I also wrote the days you would walk without her hand in yours. But I never intended for you to walk those days alone. My Spirit is your guide now. My arms are your shelter. And her love is the voice echoing in your strength when you feel like giving up. The world may not understand this connection, but I created it. I sanctified it. And I sustain it. She believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself. She fought for you when no one else saw the battle. And now, from where she stands in heaven, she still believes. She still hopes. She still pours her love into your life, because in my kingdom, nothing is ever wasted. I turn even the ache of missing someone into something beautiful. I make your morning sacred. I make your weakness a doorway for my strength to pour in. So take heart, my child. Let the tears fall if they must, but do not believe for 1 second that your sorrow is unseen. You are surrounded, by me, by my angels, by her Spirit, and by the promise that you will be reunited. Until then, live. Not in pieces, but in fullness. Not in fear, but in faith. Because the same God who carried her home is the same God who will carry you through. And I am not finished with you yet. There is still light ahead. There is still beauty to come. There is still a purpose that I will fulfill through your life, and her legacy will shine through it. Comment Amen if your soul receives this right now. Your mother is alive in the presence of my eternal light. She is not a distant memory. She is not a lost piece of your past. She is present in a way that only heaven can make possible, in the unseen spaces between your breath, in the sacred stillness when you cry out to me, in the warmth you feel unexpectedly when you speak her name. Her love, through me, is still flowing around you like a gentle stream you cannot always see but can always feel. And it is real. Every part of it. Every tear you've cried, I have seen and stored. Not one has fallen in vain. They are sacred seeds, and now they will bloom in power. You have wrestled with heavy battles that others cannot see. You have fought silent wars in your own mind, and still, you kept standing. Still, you kept believing. Still, you waited for me. And now, I will honor that faith. I am not a distant God who only shows up in glory. I am the close and present Father who sits with you in the middle of your storm. I was with you when no one else understood. I was near when your words failed. I heard your prayers before you even spoke them. This is not the end of your story. This is not where it all falls apart. This is the plot twist the enemy never saw coming. I am turning everything he meant for evil into something powerful, something beautiful, something eternal. You will not leave this season the same. You will come out stronger, wiser, clearer, and crowned with glory. You will carry an anointing born from the fire you've endured. You will carry wisdom that cannot be taught but only received through suffering and trust. Comment 10:10 if you feel the fire of God rekindling something deep within your soul. I know how long you've waited. I know how tired you've grown. I know how often you've questioned whether the promise would still come. But I am not slow. I am not late. I am always perfectly on time. What looks like delay to you is divine layering. I have been aligning every detail, orchestrating every step, and weaving together a testimony so breathtaking that even you will be left in awe. You will not need to strive to make it happen. You will simply walk into it. The promise will find you. You have not been forgotten by heaven. You have been watched, loved, and shielded. What you thought was isolation was really protection. I was keeping you hidden for a reason. I was preserving you for the right time. The right place. The right door. And now that moment has arrived. What you couldn't push through before will suddenly give way. What didn't respond to your effort will now respond to your obedience. Your past is not a threat to your future. Your failures are not fatal. Your mistakes are not too much for me. I use broken vessels. I lift the weary. I restore the crushed. You are exactly the one I want to bless. You are exactly the one I want to elevate. Not because you are perfect, but because your heart is still open. You have not hardened in the wait. You have stayed soft. You have stayed faithful. You have kept trusting, even when nothing made sense. I am going to reward that faith. I am going to open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing that you cannot contain. I am going to show you how I bless those who don't give up. I am going to make your story a testimony of my goodness. You are not just a survivor, you are a carrier of my glory. You are not just passing through this season, you are walking out with treasure that can only be found in the dark. Comment 15:15 if you know deep down that your steps are ordered by God. The world may not understand what I am doing in you. People may question why you are still believing, still standing, still hoping. But you do not answer to them. You answer to me. And I am pleased with you. I delight in your faith. I rejoice over your endurance. I smile over your worship. Even when you had no words, your silence was a song to me. Even when you felt numb, I was holding you in my arms. Can saying just 9 simple words really change your financial situation? According to top neuroscientists, and even an accidental confirmation from the FBI, it absolutely can. This short daily prayer is helping people erase debt, attract wealth, and live free from financial stress. It only takes a few seconds to say, but the results are lasting. Don't wait. Click the link in the description and comments before this secret is deleted forever. Let go of the fear. Let go of the burden to understand every detail. Let go of the lies that say it's too late, too far gone, too broken to fix. My power knows no limits. My mercy knows no bounds. My love is not fragile or fleeting. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I have never failed, and I never will. You can rest in that. You can breathe again. You can feel joy again. You can rise again. Because the story isn't over. The battle isn't lost. The best hasn't passed you. It's been waiting for you. And now, it begins. From this moment on, you will move in miracles. You will walk in favor. You will live in peace. You will carry joy. You will speak with authority. You will shine with light. Because I live in you. And I am with you. And I am for you. God says, do not look back anymore because the past can no longer hold you. What once kept you bound has been broken by the power of my Spirit. You are not defined by what happened. You are not shaped by what went wrong. You are made new. You are walking out of the shadow of what was and stepping into the light of what is now beginning. The old pain has no voice here. The old lies have no weight. You are not who you used to be. Comment 1717 if you know this is your time to walk in new identity. There is a strong wind of change moving across your life. It's not here to destroy but to carry you into what I've prepared. God says, this message was rejected 5 times, but now I have spoken, and no one can silence what I have approved. What you are about to hear was not meant for the world. It was created with your name written on it. Do not let anything distract you now, because this very moment was marked in heaven. You did not find this by accident. I brought it to you. Receive it now, because everything is about to change. If your spirit feels this, comment Amen right now. Beloved, I saw the tears no one else noticed. I heard the cries that never made it past your pillow. When the world ignored you, I did not. When doors shut on your face, I was still standing by your side. When the pain tried to silence you, I held your voice in my hands. This message came to you because you are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are mine. And nothing in this world, no force of hell, no betrayal, no loss, no mistake, can erase what I have planned for you. Right now, while you are reading this, my hand is stretched toward you. I am covering you with grace. I am surrounding you with angels. Even in the battles you cannot see, I am fighting for you. Your heart may feel heavy, your spirit tired, but I am not done with you. I did not bring you this far to abandon you now. I brought you here to remind you that I have the final say, and what I say is life, hope, healing, and purpose. This was blocked 5 times because the enemy feared what it would awaken in you. He knows what happens when you remember who you are in me. He knows what shifts when you realize that you were never ordinary. That your survival was not by chance, but by divine intervention. That every time you were close to giving up, I stepped in and pulled you back from the edge. That every scar you carry has power, and every setback was actually a setup for what I'm about to release in your life. If you feel this, and your heart knows it's for you, take 1 second and like this video. Let this be your moment to declare, I receive it. There are breakthroughs that are about to be revealed. And they were held up, not because I was punishing you, but because the timing had to align with heaven's schedule. I am never late. You may have cried because of the wait, you may have wondered why others passed you, but you are not behind. You are being prepared. You are being refined. And what I place in your hands will be greater than what you lost. Comment 11:11 if you believe I'm speaking to you right now. Listen carefully. You were meant to open this now.